again, and thanks for joining me for our third and final lesson from our anti-bullying curriculum. So far, we have learned about how to show responsibility and how to show compassion for both people and animals. And I've challenged you to practice these core values this week, and I hope that you're trying your best and really paying attention to the feelings that you create when you show these. Remember, our goal is to create more peace in our environment, and even little actions can make a big difference. With that in mind, let's get started on today's lesson. Today's core value is self-control. Self-control means taking charge of your own actions and emotions. This is something that a lot of people struggle with because we experience a lot of emotions. And sometimes we let our emotions take charge of our thoughts and our actions. But we can always make the choice to control our actions, no matter what we're feeling. Let's look at a few situations and explore how to practice self-control. So when it comes to our animals, practicing self-control is incredibly important because, remember, they respond to our body language, to our actions, and our actions are sending messages to them. We want those messages to be positive so we can build and maintain positive relationships with our animals. So animals make mistakes just like we do. Let's talk about when our animals do something that we don't like. Scratching up the furniture, chewing on our stuff, digging in the trash. It happens. Let me tell you a little story about Yorick. Yorick's down here. So Yorick does not like baths. He just doesn't like them. And, but he needs them. That's part of my responsibility as a pet owner, is to make sure that he stays clean and healthy. So I had to give him a bath, right? So one day I gave him a bath. It was great. He did fine. He was a little nervous, but he got through it with some peanut butter. So I gave him his bath. He was nice and clean, so fluffy. And then I let him outside to go potty. Again, another one of my responsibilities. And I let him out. He was probably outside for 5 or 10 minutes. He comes back to the door, ready to come inside, and he is just covered in mud. He had decided to go digging in the garden, getting that mulch, getting that mud, and really just have a good time. How do you think I felt when I saw him? I was mad. I was really mad because I had spent all that time giving him a bath, which is not an easy thing to do because he really doesn't like it. And then he goes and gets all muddy. And I was really frustrated. And that's okay because that's a normal response. That's a normal reaction to have that. But I knew I had to react in a positive way. I wasn't going to praise him. I wasn't happy with what he'd done. But I didn't want to react in a way that was going to scare him or make him feel like I was going to hurt him, because I would never do that. And he needs to know that. And so, I spoke firmly to him. I washed him off, which he wasn't very happy about. He went to spend some time in his kennel, and we were able to move on. Then the next time he had to go outside, I went with him to make sure that he didn't dig. And when he started to go in the garden, I would tell him no. So then he learned that that's off limits. That's not something that he's supposed to do. So he learned from the experience. He knew that he had done something wrong. He knew that I wasn't happy about it, but I handled it in a positive way. And that's what having self-control is it's okay that I felt mad. It's okay that I was frustrated, but I didn't take it out on him. I still interacted with him in a way that he would feel safe and cared for, but that he would still know that he had done something wrong. So no matter our feelings, if we feel frustrated with our animals or angry, or even when we're playing with them and we're feeling really happy and excited, we still try our best to be in control of our actions, to send the message that we love and care about them. Right, buddy? Probably more so than our animals, we experience a lot of emotions when interacting with other people. sadness, joy, disappointment, anger, love, loneliness, acceptance. There are countless emotions that we experience on a daily basis. And that's a good thing. It's healthy to have different feelings, and you're allowed to feel all of them. But we have to learn to control our actions to create peace. Sometimes it's helpful to remember that there are certain things that we can control and certain things that we cannot control, and focus on doing our best at the things we can control. Let's say you're at the park playing. Somebody walks by with a snack and they throw their trash on the ground. You know that littering is wrong, and it makes you feel upset and a little angry at that person. Those are perfectly normal feelings to have in this situation. So what can you do? You can let those feelings take you over, run after that person and start yelling at them to pick up their trash. But that probably won't end well. Or you can practice self-control. Ask the person to pick it up, or go pick it up yourself. You can't control what other people do, but you can control yourself. And you can choose to do the right thing and set an example for others. So when we do feel those big feelings, and it feels like they are starting to take over, it's beneficial to have a way to work through those feelings. So what I like to do, if I am feeling angry or frustrated, I can just close my eyes, take a few deep breaths, and that usually helps to calm down my mind and calm down my body. Maybe that doesn't work for you. Maybe you like to go for a walk or talk to somebody or just listen to your favorite music or write in a journal. Whatever you do, it's really important to have a way that you know is going to work for you to be able to work through those feelings and calm yourself down. Because when we feel calm, we can think clearly and figure out how to deal with the situation. Along with this video, we have linked 2 activities for you to do to help you work on practicing self-control. One is for you to fill out different ways you can take charge of your emotions and control your actions when you're feeling those big feelings. And the other is for you to determine what is within your control and what is out of your control, so you can better manage your feelings. Thank you so much for watching today and for taking part in our lessons this week. I hope you take these with you and remember to practice responsibility, compassion, and self-control every day, and notice the difference that you can make and the peace that you can create with your actions. If you have any questions about our anti-bullying curriculum or any of our education programs at the APA, you can comment below or email me at education@apamo.org. Thank you and have a great day.